Alright, we just started the stream.
Have you seen that?
Alrighty, welcome, welcome, welcome.
I know,
Stream's on?
There's no mic, it's just the computer.
Alright.
Their production quality, I saw it and I was like, do we want to move the channel?
Alright, and this is on U of M Esports, right?
Yes, on YouTube.
On YouTube already.
I like having it on YouTube because then we can save the VODs more easily. My mom said she likes it on YouTube because then she can use the chat.
Step into the ring.
What?
I'm not seeing us.
Shout out Katie's mom.
Choose your fighter.
Play.
There we are. We are live. Alright. Alright, yeah, the cross chat is a little bit loud, but that is alright. Cross chat is a little bit noticeable, but that is okay.
UMN versus
Yeah, we've had a
Oakland.
more sensitive mic before, but we have to watch it.
Alright. Starting off with J Riz on the random here. This is what he's going to be locking.
for blind.
Ah, okay. Douglas Todsworth here.
Of course, we're sitting here waiting for Oakland to join the arena. Figure out who's going up first versus Mr. J Riz himself.
J Riz. And for this format, do you know how many people there are in the... 4 people per team. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. 4 people per team. Character lockout. You can't run a team of full Steve despite what the people want.
That's why Stitch is on the team. Also because I guess he didn't. Yeah, he didn't know, but but there's like 2. They would have 2 difference.
Yeah. That makes sense. We are live. We're just waiting for Oakland, so we're just kind of passing the time until we get there.
This team was right here on the bottom is Oakland, and they're relative shoe stats ranking.
I've heard of all of them except the Steve and
They said they're on
They're on their way. Okay, alrighty.
I got a lot.
So,
We are on the way.
Is there a limit to the amount of people we have in a team?
Our league doesn't have a limit. It's like 8 or something. It's really high. But I think we're probably going to see team size limit changes in the future.
that makes sense. Yeah, you don't want the whole squad coming on up with that.
We're thinking
All
of
right.
a honey pot in the fall, so having some really good teams out.
That's the Iowa one.
Yeah, that's
Alrighty.
They're here with their tag.
Ifrit. I don't recognize who that is based on just the visual there.
We're getting for that, though, right? No, you guys are. Yeah, we got it.
Let me just quick. I'm just gonna change your phone out of low power mode. That's alright. Thanks. I would rather have $2. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have $1 because that makes me work for it. The Vaughn characters, alright. The Douglas Todsworth, a man of many characters, but I mean we can't say ahead of time what he's going because otherwise it's going to be a little bit. Okay. Alrighty, interesting.
We got Doug Todd with the Mario into I don't know who's Steve. I guess that is Jude Hair.
Yep.
And, Doug Todd recently taking a set over on an aka Pockets at the Hood Crew local. That's why you heard the boys getting a little excited over there from the pick that we got.
Yeah, I mean Doug Todd is a confident player against Steve, but it is always a little bit risky. You know, this is less than a best of 5. It's less than a best of 3. This is a best of 1 format. So it is definitely a risky situation, one way or another.
It's best of 3 for the CB, but like in terms of like the game count.
Oh yes, sorry.
Yeah.
As in, it's a best of 1v1. Like you get 1 game against the person for crew battle. So
Scoreboard is good, Isaac.
Scoreboard's on.
all right, you got the scoreboard up and running. He's gonna get pounder kicked. I'm just gonna put that there. Is it possible to get this larger?
We can get rid of this. That way it's not.
No banks.
Alright. Some bands discussion here. We're just quick getting a little bit of the logistics of this stream set on up.
I'm sorry, they get like right on top of you.
No worries, no,
you're good.
I always forget. I don't know how to do this again. Alright. We got the Smashville pick here. Smashville Mario locked on in.
I like your shirt. It's very Stevie.
Hold on. Alrighty.
We're getting started here. Vita versus Todd.
Game 1 underway here.
Game 1 underway for the finals of this league. I'm not sure which one this is. Is this the NECC?
I think so. Alrighty. Off bat though, gets hit by one of those minecarts and already in a little bit of a disadvantageous situation, but a little bit of yippee there with the uppy action. Unfortunately, it's negative on hit, that low percent. But once Mario...
Ladder combo coming out from Doug Todd. Not letting Steve do Steve things just yet.
Oh yeah, and it's dangerous here because you gotta watch out. The stocks fly off fast in this sort of situation. It could be very high pressure. You don't get an instant game 2 redo like you do in normal brackets. So far though, not that many materials here, and it looks like if it's going to opt to, Minin is going to opt to get a little bit of the iron tools.
Great double back there to call it the Steve recovery.
Not quite getting the kill, but it's definitely getting into the realm of very potential killing. There it is.
Strong up smash. We got UMN taking a good lead.
Yep. And look at that, still on the dirt blocks on the stock too. That's not what you wanted to see as Steve. So just getting built down there. Yeah, Doug Todd is all over him so far.
Doug Todd getting to the pokes where he can, not getting caught by any minecarts or anvils at all just yet.
And just these straight uppers, they're not quite the right ones, but footstool, dang, has good awareness too. And it didn't even do an aerial, just did it raw. Alright. Oh, that's gonna be good. Ooh, cross up there on the shield, not gonna hit that up B, but
Sweet job playing off the minecart, not being punished.
He's swinging for stock already though. That is a scary prospect indeed. The capes would do it, the forwarders would do it. 95. Oh, this is dangerous, but able to make it back. Just like that. A little bit of a Steve advantage stage. Oh yeah, well we take those. We take those. If you are the University of Minnesota, you are happy with that result. But I mean, Doug Todd is up the stock here, but Diamond is on deck. This is still very much a game in contention. There's the Diamond forward air. That's gonna do it. All right. Last stock piece here.
Very strong start.
Oh, that might be it. No, not quite being able to line up the forward air, but still very good damage. But it looks like it's going to be given back in kind with that diamond. So far, so close here. Oh my gosh, he's swinging. He does not want to deal with any more of this diamond steel. It is a scary situation. There we go.
There we go. Doug Todd keeping Minnesota in the lead. See any more stocks he can take this next game.
Yeah, and knocking out Steve this early on is also very nice.
Yeah,
because
Steve is a very strong anchor, and the fact that they sent him out first, you know, Steve is a character that can snowball. And you snowball early, you know, you don't even need your anchor.
And speaking of characters that can snowball too, this is now Mario on deck with just one stock to spare, but Mario with Rage with Doug Todd's Punish game, that can turn into something very scary. This is something that can do has the chance to do a decent chunk into the team on Oakland.
Yeah, getting more than one stock is very much in the realm of possibility here.
course, it all depends on who Oakland's sending in next.
You get some communication going on between the teams. Right?
Oh, no communication between the teams. We are spreading misinformation.
I just saw Bob look at his phone and he was
Min Min is up next. All right. All right, the bands are FD, Kalos, and Smashville here.
Mario versus Min Min locked in.
This is one of the nice bits here because Mario is a character that doesn't necessarily get invalidated by Min Min like a lot of characters do. This is another character. If you can draw this Min Min out early on, then you get the counterpick on Min Min as opposed to Min Min coming in and counterpicking you.
You got high confidence from the boys. We're talking about they're in. Hollow Bastion is the stage pick. Min Min.
Alrighty.
I believe she could take a lot of advantage of the smallish size of the stage as well as camping under that platform in the middle.
Yeah, and one of the advantages too of Min Min, you throw out one of those fairs, fairs or bears or whatever you got, that covers the entire platform in one fell swoop. That is a dangerous proposition. All right. Hollow Bastion, Mario v. Min Min. There we are already.
All right. As per the crew battle format here, folks, if you're new, you're going to see Doug Todd jumping off twice, equalizing the stock count since he did lose 2 last game.
Yep. 2 stocks going. Alrighty. There he goes. Stocks are reset. Yep. And here we are. Alright, off to the races here. Oh, that was so terrifying. You don't want to lose the stock time. And this is dangerous here because on one hand, Min Min can delete stocks, but on the other hand, she's very volatile. Can just kind of get blown up and disadvantaged, but it's hard. We got the Megawatt on deck here. Oh my gosh, Megawatt just takes it. Alright. Alright, Oakland able to equalize here, but we are on the U of M's counterpick into Min Min now. Alright. And don't worry, Doug Todd fans, that will not be the last you see of him tonight. Probably not. I mean, unless we don't send him in. But I doubt that that's going to be the case. Alright. Hands up. We got the Spirit Bomb. Yeah. Alright, we've got that Riz Hawk getting ready.
Playing on Mementos, if it were April Fool's, which is also Putin's birthday, the man was singing him.
Alright, he's a little bit of a jokester, a little bit of a silly Billy, as they say. Yeah, he's a little silly Billy. Oh, wait, oh. Yeah, I mean, okay, I got some real original material here. If you're not ready for April Fool's jokes, how about this one? Grizz Hawk Tua. Huh? Anyone? Grizz Hawk Tua? Oh, a twist for the modern age. I see.
I'm ready to watch some beautiful gameplay here from the Minnesota boys. Grizz Hawk going in with the Wendy Bowser Jr. skin going versus, I believe this player's name is Arby on the mid.
I think so. Already.
It's quite the horizontal stage and can take advantage of, but it also is quite large, so you will see Grizz Hawk just a privilege to navigate around.
Yeah. And I will say too, This is a very odd matchup indeed, because normally you're used to Min just kind of running over these like random mid-tiers, but Bowser Jr. is a character that has some stuff in the matchup. And Gristhawk is confident in it.
I would say the main thing is strong forward horizontal
Ooh, offstage situation here, sends out that cable. Great use of that charge forward smash in order to dodge. It doesn't matter.
Strong stock.
Oh, Mecha Koopa betrayal. Unfortunate there, not getting him the full combo he wanted, but so far. A little bit of a foot slot of shield whiff there. Okay. We got that Megawatt on deck. Looking for that kill. A little bit of a bombs away hit there, but it's not going to quite do it just yet. So far, just getting a little bit nickel and dimed, kept out by this Min, and all of a sudden percents are even. Alright. But now all of a sudden Gristhawk is in. This is danger zone for Min. Big cloud.
Favorable trade for Gristhawk.
Oh, the combo. Alright. Oakland holding a little bit of a lead now on that, and Gristhawk's gotta find this stock soon. Oh my gosh, so much damage. That jab might do it. That'll ton.
Lingering hit of fair almost enough, but ends with coverage. The tether is not the greatest. Should not have been
Yeah, Gristhawk just trying to take the stock here. And the thing is, if he takes the stock here, Min is a character very famous for poor disadvantage and a bad recovery. This is well within the realm of possibility. Oh, just finds the part through that. Great stuff there. Oh my gosh, just barely not hitting that forward air for potentially an edge guard situation, which would be huge, but he's in again. Oh, second round takes him. Oh. Up smash out of shield does it.
Yeah.
Alright.
One of our remote boys.
Probably.
Let's see what he says. I don't know. Insult.
Alright. University of Minnesota trying to determine who to send in next here against the Min Menace.
Dark Dojo potentially.
Alright.
Just because I'm thinking about the next one, we'll see.
They have Cloud, but like the Sunset is fine against Cloud.
Alright.
Mario.
Well, here's the thing, is they always have some
Still need to figure out what we're doing next, but there we go.
Here we got Dark Dozier coming into the arena here. We got that Yoshi coming on in.
I mean, if Hassan takes,
Dark Doger,
if Hassan
the
doesn't
late addition to the
lose a
team
stock
as
here,
an alternate.
take T-Rock.
Maybe something. Well, I guess he's been on the team for enough time now that this wouldn't be anything of
A little bit of fanciness there with the minion. Just these tether cancels and whatnot, but go on down. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Already stocks to 1.
Alrighty. And we have a start here. One thing here is Yoshi is traditionally seen as not the best matchup for Min Min, just based on a lot of those air stats and able to kind of get in really fast, and we're kind of seeing that here. Oh my gosh, this might be it already. Gosh.
That's taking a massive lead here. This is, I believe, Armin. And it's going to stop. Getting hit twice by really weak hits.
One.
Immensely well. Getting the drag down for not pulling it properly.
Yeah, I think the U of M team members here are thinking that this might be the pick against Min Min going forward, but I mean, still needs to close out this stock before something bad happens. Oh no! Oh, but no double jump here. It's gonna do it.
Catching the air dodge. Instead going down for the stock.
Oh man, this is terrifying here. You just want to take it down, but oh no, offstaging this sort of situation is not where you want to be against Min Min, but that'll do it. All right.
Doger evening up the player count. Really going down on the stock now. Same difference as before.
Nah, that wasn't Wi-Fi.
Alrighty.
Got some friendly banter from the Minnesota boys.
Avian is out here. I'm curious to see who we get next here. So Judd here and Avian have been sent in. If I were to guess, this is probably where they're going to send in Anthony Isn't Cool. Cloud is typically... Huh? Oh, it's Ness. All right. They're sending Inspector the Ness.
So that means we send him. If we send, what do we? Oh, West. Rob is a. Ness's worst matchup is either Rob or Shulk. So
Isn't Cloud that against Rob J?
Spargo thinks so.
Rob is giving it 12.
Yeah, Spargo refuses to play the match.
Yes.
What's
So
he-
Yeah, he said it's not worth it.
empty Palace. No, we should definitely send him.
Alrighty.
They can send him that. It's one of I don't know if it's a mental block against Via, the matchup, but I don't really want to find out.
You could ask him. He is like,
Alright.
that guy beat me. You got upset. He's like, what's going
Alrighty. We got the Ness here coming on
I
in.
think we should. Do we send an Oscar?
I did West End's lesser chance of getting obliterated by Cloud or Snake.
3, 2,
We are Spectre and Dark Doger.
Dark Doger getting that first stock off the bat here. Have to see.
Alright, taunting to signify that we're ready to go.
Yep. The time-honored tradition here. And Hassan is running on in here, just getting a little bit of this damage so far off the bat, but we'll see.
Getting a lead here, sharking the nest.
Oh my gosh.
Wow, they're sending completely to the side. Something I'm not really used to seeing.
There's that back air, and all of a sudden Dark Dozier on the verge of potentially taking this stock first. And that would be huge. The more you can equalize these stocks, the better it is.
Most fair, being most fun, especially not to get like right under the platform.
Uh-oh. Saving his jump, able to make it back here. Dark Dozier, though, all of a sudden, the percent's looking a lot more even than it was just a few seconds ago. So close. Uh-oh, Ness back, though, might do it? No, not quite.
The strongest back throw in the game, but not enough to go quite the heavy guy.
Not just yet. But of course, Dark Dozier is on notice for this stock, so he wants to take this soon. Before anything complicated happens,
They're almost enough.
there we are.
Dark Dozier going out there with the aggressive fair spike.
No. We'll see too, but the backer not going to quite do it here. Yoshi is a durable character. Oh, and this is going to be some good damage. Oh my gosh. Good read there by Dark Dozier, but he's still... falls out of the dash attack, and Dark Dozier is looking like he's in a position to potentially take this second stock and equalize things, but...
Jumping into the back there, Spectre getting it.
Oh, and this is going to be big damage here. PK Fire, it goes into so much when the Ness has the combo game unlocked. Just like that, though. Dark Dozier potentially in a position to take this stock again, but barely not quite finding it there. That quarter, though. Oh, and that air dodge might do it. Yep. No jump, no jump air dodge.
Presence of Yoshi making Spectre force himself into SD.
And whoever takes this stock here is going to have a massive advantage for their team. It's the counter pick advantage, it's the stock advantage, it's all the things that you want, but Dark Dozier is going to need to do a lot of work here to take this Ness stock before he loses his. Ness does not lack the kill power. Oh! Already.
The flashbang that is Ness back throw, those little lights and the crazy power.
Yoinks it.
Oh.
Oh, somebody disconnected, unfortunate here.
I think it might have been Hassan.
Actually, no, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense if it was Hassan. Yeah. Yep, alright. Dark Dozier disconnecting there after popping on in since he is at his home setup. Alright, we got a little bit of coordination here with the other out of room person here in Weston. Flats. Alright, there's a little bit of a dilemma here. You can either send in Triara and risk potentially getting counterpicked by Snake, or you can send in Triara and potentially deal with Mario. Snake or Cloud.
A lot to think about here.
Triara or Austin? Triara or Austin? Whoever is sent in.
They are, as the boys like to call them.
Alright. We are sending in the Raw. Flats is being locked on up. We got a little bit of a heartwarming speech about trust here.
Anthony's like really good. Yeah, Rob is also really good. I think Rob, they're all
Anthony got like 17th at Genesis, I believe.
He was like the best card I made. Best card I made. He is the best card I made right now.
NECC does not really play
He retired after Chase Adam tweeted at Smash It.
Really?
Michael Callis. Is it Michael Callis? The guy did kind of pick Callis in his game. Yeah, that's right. I remember killing him. I remember he was actually
So it seems like that's what decided.
Playing with the mic on, are you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
He wants small, yeah.
Small battlefield is the stage choice here. The Flats back there at home with the little gunman.
We'll see here. This is going to be crucial. If Flats can take the stock without losing his, he comes in with only a matchup disadvantage into the next set. In the next game, rather.
Yeah.
3, 2,
Let's see here.
1, go!
Can he finish off this nest? That is the $1 million question right here. Oh, a little bit of teabag action. That's a kind of a technical teabag, wouldn't you say?
I would say
The
it's
turbag
just making
teabag.
sure the sticks are going nice. And,
Alrighty. And we are off to the races here. This is going to be a little bit of a weird situation because, realistically speaking, Oakland only really needs this one stock to have an advantage for the next game.
Flats not touched it all so far. Playing the defense game is really strong after getting this pretty close.
Yeah. And I think this is going to probably be a fairly laser heavy matchup, but ooh, that's dangerous.
And the mess, it's a lot of leverage on being so big.
And say it with me, everybody. Rob is, in fact, big, and this is so awkward just trying to get down against this PK Thunder. He's gotta get in. That's gonna be the stop. Oh, that's brutal, and not that much percentage here on the Oakland player. Fox needs to find this stock as soon as possible to have a fighting chance for the next game. Arrow on deck. And this is terrifying here because everything that the Nest does from this point is extra credit. That's all just a bonus.
Extra credit that only matters if you take some of the stuff. Because the Flats is able to finish things off with like a whole fresh new stock in the next one.
Oh my gosh, and this 82%, this is looking kind of awkward here. Flats is in danger of potentially losing a second spot. Disaster.
Crowd navigating around. Fire is not really the top back.
The gyro betrayal there too, stopping him from getting
Strong laser.
136. You're still not finding that kill, but maybe up throw? Yes, that'll do it. All right.
Alright, here we go.
Only with the one stock deficit going in here, the final decisive game of the first match of this best of 3 set versus Oakland.
And this will be interesting because it could be Mario, it could be Cloud, it could be Pac-Man, it could be Snake. There are a few schools of thought here. If you want to try to extend the lead that was kind of gifted by Spectre's efforts there, you could go for Snake and try to run it out. Snake with the lead is a very strong character. But if you want to send in your best player statistically, you could send in Anthony for the Cloud. Or you could even go for Mario to try to get the matchup. Oh, they're sending in Pac-Man. They're sending in Trisket. All right.
Alright, Trisket the Pac-Man.
Trisket the Pac-Man. I'm curious. Yeah.
So, way better, right? Up too early, you just got like, adapted on.
Yeah. This is a matchup that Flats is very familiar with, having lost one of the most tragic sets at Advantage
In
State,
Advantage
potentially,
State
of all
history.
time.
No, that Apple clip was reposted on Twitter by many, and each one got like 20 retweets, I think. So
It is, in
Yeah.
fact, banger material right
it
there.
is. It is. It's around as heartbreaking as your set with Dax. Those
Oh,
two
that was
happening,
that
those two
was
happening,
that
like,
was
within, like,
heartwarming. That was heartwarming.
I feel like as a spectator, no matter what, seeing that is
He forgot the C4. He forgot the C4. That's on him. Yeah,
It's
that's on him.
spectating value, though.
Oh, but don't you love the roller coaster? Don't you love the roller coaster?
No, it's definitely like a good emotional roller coaster, but like that's why like it's a heartbreaker. Like it's a good heartbreaker. It's like The Fault in what's that movie called?
The Fault in Our Stars.
I've never watched it.
Either have
But I've
I.
heard it's a heartbreaker.
Yeah. Very sad here, but okay. Flats going to have to go down 1 stock, 2 stocks to 3 here just to start this game. But what the heck is going on? That is kind of cool. All right.
It's because of how the aerial movement up there.
And Flats getting that first opening here. And yeah, those U of M folks expressing a little bit of confidence here about Flats' confidence in the matchup, but that boost forward air string nearly taking the stock at criminally low percents.
Very strong combo from the stage back. Unlike that forward smash, that was just a call out there.
Flats' job has just gotten a lot more difficult here. He's got to take 3 stocks with just 1 if he wants to close this out for the University of Minnesota. That is going to be a difficult task indeed. Off stage, off stage.
Quite nice.
Yep. Oh, and the double back air here. Swinging for that third. This is looking dire for Flats. Online too, which is wild. 100% here. He needs to get this stock as soon as possible in order to even have a hope of a chance here. And we got calls for a Power Friendship Spirit Bomb here within the University of Minnesota area. Oh, what? That is wild. Yeah. Oh, the down air here, and oh my gosh, yeah, now he's looking for if he'll do it. No, it won't quite yet. Alright, well, let's see if Flats has the heat stream in him. Oh no!
Yeah,
not the apple.
Every second that the apple is on the screen is
Alright. Oakland takes the first game of the crew battle. But this is a best of 3, so we've got 2 more chances potentially for the University of Minnesota here. Alright. We got Doug Todd starting again here.
Choose your fighter. Mario.
That Riz.
Who's whistling? Someone whistling? That was a good whistling.
He is really good. He is perfect.
Slightly less impressive because he has perfect pitch. But
Yeah, that's fair. I'm close, I'm close.
yeah, no, you're a good whistler. But I found out he had perfect pitch. Yeah, you do. Isn't that like not that common? You guys are 2 people on like 6-minute game with it?
Huh.
I guess so.
I wonder if people who like music might like music.
It's okay. Still funny. You hear that?
Not sure.
I just listened to
Yeah, just
Choose your fighter.
yeah.
Mario.
Alrighty, we got the Mario locked and loaded for this game 1 here. Ooh, already.
Same characters lined up.
And should here coming up with that Steve.
What do you want?
Honest. Still waiting to hear what the bands from Oakland are. We know Doug Todd is like. I don't know. We can leak that information just yet, and if you couldn't tell by what stage he's moused over right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a little bit of a insider secret here. We can't let them know the method of the bands. Yeah, scoreboard's back to 12.
Small battlefield.
Alrighty, small battlefield is the pick here.
Parents prefer this will be able to get through bands.
Alright.
I prefer it is PS2. I just want to try something new.
Alright, Jaren trying something a little freaky, a little experimental here. They call him Doug Freak for a reason. Alright, just off to the races here. Oh, that's Steve up tilt combo during STI and quite heavily and able to get out with only 43. And it's a very strong Steve option. I mean, there are very few non-strong Steve options in the game, but one of the better ones for sure. Still though, Mario is a little bit of a weird character because once you get over that like 10-15% hump, a lot of options become online for Mario. So it's not necessarily as disparate as the percents might indicate here. Oh, but that'll do it though. Alright, a little bit of a anvil shenanigans there. Able to take the stock.
Yeah, the root builder machine giving you all sorts of options to shape up.
Oh, not quite in position for that forward air to follow up there, but this Diamond Steve is doing some major damage here.
Yeah, 4 times multiplied from diamond.
Gotta get through this wall again here. Almost out of dirt too. The next wall is going up. That'll be a little more difficult to get through than just this dirt. Steve Diamond forward smashes, Steve Anvils.
There's still not enough.
It's terrifying here because there are a lot of options from Diamond Steve that kill. Mario forward smash. It's the tried and true. And all of a sudden, equal stops. Mario with Rage can make something happen here, but a little bit of a flub there on that early combo. He's going to need to get into a little bit of a higher percent range, I think. This is terrifying. When Steve has that setup like that, it's so difficult to get in and push.
Great DI from Jaren to live.
Minecart takes the stock. Alright, and this is Steve with a lot of materials, gold tools. This is not the best situation here for the University of Minnesota. 57 off.
Hold all those warrior picks.
That back air too. This is not looking the best here for the University of Minnesota. Oh, but the axe is broken. Might open up some options since Steve will not have a reliable up tilt or up air online. It's not to the same extent that his normal moves are. So though, still has that sword, still has that pickaxe, so there's a lot to worry about. We got Diamond.
Expended if Doug punches to kill, that means there'll be a completely fresh Steve stock.
Yeah, no Diamond would be huge here. Holds that up smash. Not able to quite find it. This is so tense. Not quite doing it. Very close though. Oh, gets that ledge trump. Alright. Stays the
With
win.
Rage, a strong contender to get a 0 to death here on Steve, especially on the stage.
Hit by that weak minecart, but as long as it's not grabbing you there, it's not the worst thing in the world. Down air, up air, alright. Only a 2 hit, but all of a sudden, so much more comes online. Up smash, pulls it out. Alright. Good here. Able to take one stock across the finish line for a slight lead for Oakland.
I mean, why would he just press up smash?
Alright.
He was that matchup is unwinnable online.
They banned PS2 Smash Bros.
Alright, PS2 Smash Bros. Battlefield are the bans here. This is interesting. Steve banning PS2 on a regular basis. Who'd have thought?
This game is honestly really
He
good.
wasn't doing anything special. He just kept doing things.
I would absolutely come back to this game.
Buff Snake. like nerf plant. I will say the game would be better if Snake was the best character.
He is.
You live with rose-tinted glasses.
My glasses are prescription.
From the Rose store. Alright. Sending in Dark Dojo here. One thing worth noting, one of Steve's mechanics is the ability to carry materials over between stocks. So Steve on one stock off the bat isn't quite as threatening as of a character as he could be otherwise.
Very true, and that's why they're seeing him opt for the Elytra to sacrifice his stocks instead of going for something like Minecraft, because he would be losing materials.
Yeah, Elytra wingsuit, you know. Two of them. Alright. Oh, this could be big damage
Strong
here.
up tilt combo.
Yep, up air out of disadvantage here though. That seems to be a new development with Steve's. Oh, but that forward air?
Air not going to be enough just yet.
Going off stage there and just percentage.
Ground pound.
Whoosh. That's a lot of damage here on deck. But you gotta finish off this stock here right now before any Steve shenanigans happen. They won't. They won't.
Dojo evening things out very quickly.
Alright. One of the ideas here was Dark Dojo doesn't have exactly the best counter pick on Oakland's roster, so we'll see. Who will they send in?
I'm watching things
Two of your eyes.
Alright.
Why multiple?
Oh.
I wanted to remember.
We've got some.
But like, there was
Deodorant.
All right, Grizzhawk, the player here, just admitting to licking a Switch cartridge on multiple times. Doesn't understand the concept of food that isn't made by Nintendo.
I felt the case of like,
Multiple times.
I've like changed Switch carts and then like had something in my teeth before, and I was like,
Oh, okay. Using the Switch cartridge as a COVID test, apparently. You know,
How long is COVID test?
a long COVID test.
What is wrong with you?
just yank it out of this Switch?
If the University of Minnesota disconnects, that's probably because Grizzhawk is eating the Switch.
Just the cartridge, just the cartridge. We don't want to damage anything.
Oh wait,
too
Grizzhawk
valuable.
is eating the Switch. Get on cam. Get on cam for this. Get on cam. Oh, you don't have a cartridge? No cartridge? Cringe.
How willing to lick Treyarch's Switch cartridges?
Listen, you two, you're close. You know. Happy Smashville Callous are the bands here.
I did the O there today
Cheese curds are in fries.
I never had cheese curds before I came here.
Culver's fries more than cheese curds? Yeah. No.
Cheese curds like
Why
don't
aren't
exist in
there any,
California.
The fries are worse
I suppose,
when
yeah,
they're
I
at
get
their
it.
best, but also the fries are like, they're not guaranteed to be
Oh, you work? And all of that. It's always working there. Workaholic over here.
Small.
All right, we got small battlefield. That's the pick.
I glummed
Alright. If you remember from earlier, this was the same match that happened. Dark Dojo was initially down a stock, but did even things out.
I don't know right now. 1-0.
Oop, good damage here.
Blazing ladders.
Getting a quick 69 here for his troubles. Uh-oh, that's dangerous.
Double jump with 2 up airs. One more good one in a nice spot would be enough to kill this.
111 here.
He's like me. Yeah.
Dark Dozier here in the realm of maybe taking this stock here, and that would be huge for the University of Minnesota.
Twice.
And so far, Spectre's only been able to find straight hits, but yeah, that was a great egg there. Back air is in the realm of potentially causing some issues here, and Dark Dozier's got to be careful to hold on to his stock here.
The Dark Dozier getting Minnesota a lead.
Yeah. Oh, this could be damage? No, mashing out quite fast. Good stuff.
So always leading to more with Yoshi.
Oh my gosh, Nair's out of it between the hits.
Oakland.
And Spectre trying to find this stock off stage, and Dark Dozier, our hero, is going to be doing a little bit more damage here. Still has his stock that he's holding on to.
Dark Dozier with quite the lead.
That'll do it.
The back throw will get him. At 85%, one strong hit from Yoshi could lead to a combo or just a rock kill, depending on what we find here.
And that egg 93 here. Oh, but not quite finding that grab off the fair. Dozier's looking for this. Oh my gosh. Great edge guard. Great.
Giving us a whole stock almost completely unanswered.
Oh my gosh. And remember, too, this is the player they sent out specifically to deal with Dark Dozier, too.
Minnesota boys, the crowd is roaring. The crowd of 6 people in here.
Yeah. If Dark Dozier is able to take this stock here without losing his second stock, that could be a huge momentum swing for the University of Minnesota. Okay, back here, though. Dark Dozier's in a little bit of a tricky spot here. Able to make it back, but with some damage. A little worse for the wear. Nearly getting grabbed there, but able to nair out.
Great shield there. Drag down, not just barely getting out of it. Good SDI from Spectre with Oakland.
Oh, that might be not quite it.
Just
Barely.
enough.
Great frame trap. Great
Oh,
DI
the
though.
egg catching it in the blast.
Oh my gosh!
Dozier only dropping one stock to take 3 from Oakland.
And that's huge because if you're Oakland, who do you send in now? You just sent in who you thought your best bet was against this Yoshi, and all of a sudden, you gotta find some way to put him down. But you just sent in what you thought was your best bet. That's gotta be a bit of a confidence shaker there.
He did not put out either time. This is the 4th one because he kind of.
Alright, waiting to hear. Alright, the Pac-Man Trisket coming back
All
out.
right.
This is actually huge. Because on paper, this match is really bad, but like, the Hassan has a lot of runs.
And Isaiah.
And Isaiah?
Yeah.
All right.
Isaiah is also from Missouri.
No, he's from Iowa.
No, that's Izzy. Izzy is the Iowa Pokemon. That guy also plays Sheik, I think.
There's also the Six Master from like forever ago.
FD
Cal Smashville?
The 6. Oh wait, I feel like I've seen that guy's tag.
I've seen your check. FD Cal Smashville.
I saw you before I came to Minnesota on Twitch chat.
Do
No
people
way.
actually know me from the Twitch chat?
I did, because I watch a lot of tournaments. But I watched exclusively like Japan until 2021.
I've heard the legends of your Twitch chat antics, but I don't think I've seen them in person. All right.
It's just like some girl has been.
I didn't even say anything bad.
After the match, you have to help me concoct a tweet.
Sprite, I didn't even say
Or a
anything bad
message.
in Hungrybox's chat, and they still banned me.
No, I know.
That was an insane thing to say.
What did?
What is much less insane is the fact that Minnesota has a lead here. You know, these are the boys that we're rooting for.
Already.
That screenshot is not real, man. Like,
Oh, going in hit. You're right. You're right. Both of them. Both of them. But regardless, enough talking about Corrin. We got a little bit of a scrap fest here, and percents are even off this bat. All right, so Bunny is giving some interesting insights into the matchup here. I don't know that Pac-Man... Oh, no, Pac-Man does dash attack. He does munch with his dash attack. He does munch with that.
Whoa, the up air is almost carrying all the way into the blast zone, but the percentage is not enough to die just yet, even over that. That's Ice Spike.
Oh, that bell not finding the forward smash, though. Yeah, Hydrant's out of that. And, oh, my gosh.
You rode the wave.
Good setup there, and that's going to find the stock.
So now with only one stock to lead this.
Dark Dozier looking here to see if he can maintain this lead, though. There's a stock from Triska that's looking quite old at this point.
Catching the apple. Powerful weapon in Yoshi's arsenal, but not finding anything
Oh, not quite finding the hit there.
I really was surprised. I thought that the bear would go through and at least hit something.
There's that Nair.
Aggressive Nair sending Triska right off the stage.
Alright, there's the stock. Alright. Dark Dozier is securing officially a lead for the University of Minnesota, regardless of what happens with this last stock. Yoshi moment. Yoshi moment. What more can we say?
He's going to see a free grab and nothing else off of it.
This is dangerous. The apple is
Lingering above stage.
straight up. I don't think that was good DI, but Dark Dozier did his job and then some.
University of Minnesota sending in Triara.
Already.
Our native ice climbers.
I don't know why I capitalized it, but I think this.
Choose your fighter. Ice Climber.
As I'm getting played by the sun.
At Equinox, I went up to Poopy and I was like, Hassan told me that you have the gamer team and that's why you're so good. He was like, who are you? And then I told him I was. He's like, oh, I've heard of you. And then he's like, yeah, you're really lucky you have a son because I was suicidal when you were.
Wait, what?
I don't know. That was probably like a joke.
Who said
That's
that?
what Poopy said.
Poopy's like 15.
Yeah.
They banned Battlefield Hollow Smash. Damn.
I'm waiting to tell Hassan that in person in the same match, which will hopefully be next season.
That would be small. I mean, it would be small, but it would be a suit. I really prefer it. Trust yourself. If you sit for FD, go FD. You're off the stock. FD?
Alright, FD is the choice here.
They don't know you. This is your first appearance.
Final destination is the stage pick from Minnesota. Triara locked in front of the monitor. Loading.
No, you want this. You want this.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alrighty. They're into it here, and all of a sudden, running in here for aggression, but kind of punished a little bit for it.
Quite the even game here. Yeah, pretty much just a lot of trade between the two players.
Oh, that's a lot of damage off stage. The cherry's not going to quite do it. Oh, good dodge there with that ice block. Getting F smashed by the Pac-Man.
Taking the neutral landing and forward smash straight out of the finish. Just taking the first kill of the game.
79. I mean, here's the thing about Triara's ices. They can kill you at pretty much 20%. Never safe, including at these reasonable kill percents. Of course, it's a matter of actually finishing off. There's the down smash.
Down smash, leveling things out.
Alright.
Yeah, you're gonna get it.
Brisket opting to chase me.
I would not be killed at all.
Alright. Oh, the F smash again.
Forward smash getting both climbers are separated.
Oh, this is dangerous territory. Able to make it back just barely, but still in a little bit of a ledge trap situation. A devious doohickey being set up by Pac-Man there, and still keeping Treyarch in disadvantage. That's going to do the stock though, and all of a sudden it's evened up. Oh, yoinks that Galaxian. But, oh my gosh, the RNG drop, unfortunate there. Oh, this could be big, this could be big. Blizzard. Good damage, good damage. Oh, watch out. Able to barely make it back. That 2 frames? That hits ledge hang. Oh my goodness. Pac-Man is what people say Snake is. Pac-Man is what people say Snake is.
Why do we have to do this?
Look at. Alright. Triska able to bring the Oakland matchup. Able to bring the Oakland to a little bit of a lead here. Now we got Grizzhawk, the last potential. Grizzhawk needs to clutch up, or he could be on the last 3 stocks of the U of M season.
For this league.
For this league.
There is a land they're going to, I believe, in I don't remember how long, but there are 4 teams in the league going there for a land, which they did qualify for. So
that is true. Alrighty.
Still Kaden.
That's true. You just need one up B. Also, you've beaten bad matchups before, no?
3, 2, 1, go!
Grizzhawk needs to lock in here, and remember, Bowser Jr. has no weaknesses. You've got to play like him. Alrighty, off to the races here, starting with a little bit of a fruit charge. And he's getting a little fruity in here, but still, Galaxian getting expended for now. Oh my gosh, Pac-Man with 2 items on deck here. So they're not getting too much off of it. Just a little bit of stray hits here coming on in. Oh, this could be big.
2 hits there again.
That's good damage though. There's the F smash falls out. Bowser Jr. unfortunately turning out to not be completely perfect as a character, but as it turns out, Bowser Jr.
things out almost entirely unanswered.
See, for a second, we did a little bit of a bait and switch on you, the audience. You thought that there was a weakness in Bowser Jr., but it turned into a kill anyway, so there isn't a weakness.
It's just more layers to your play to add.
Alright. Oakland's got to find who to send in against this Bowser Jr. Snake isn't good on time and cost.
Yeah, Snake is good on town. He's just like going.
The people mustn't know.
That Snake is literally good on town. Okay.
I need to stop banning town, but I also don't like getting cheesed at 70.
Should I ban FP Palace in town if it's mean? I would ban, well, if you don't want to play in town, I would ban town in Palace. I would ban your favorite. I just don't like FP. Well, yeah, you should definitely ban FP Palace. That's like, oh, dog. No, I'm not, I accept it. Okay, I would ban.
Looks like we got that Min coming on in.
This is Min for Her arm covers the entire stage. I need a platform. Okay.
dedicated. FD Callus, yes, I agree with you. When I played Pokemon, I thought I was a wise guy. Listen,
The boys are getting into the deep debates here about what's banned. I think we're doing FD Callus Town, the tried and true. The typical Smasher band, if I might say.
Get rid of those big flats.
But bring Flats over here, we miss him.
That's true, that's true.
One of the Minnesota boys playing in our league.
Well, hopefully, should Grizzhawk be able to come on in, Flats might have another lease at life and potentially game 3, but we got to get there first.
You can press it most of the time, but he's just going to start calling you up for it, and we can run you give him 5 for it every time.
We got Hollow Bastion.
Hollow Bastion is the stage pick. I believe we did see our Avian is the Minions tag. I believe we did see him on the stage at one point earlier on in the last match. Let's see if the Minnesota boys can get it to where we're 1-1 and we have one more match to play. I would love to see some more fights.
3, 2, 1, go!
Already. He stocks to 3. Just a go to all. Aim to scrap with here. But, oh no. That Min death combo off the side there. That is brutal.
Just the Minion falling right in the neck.
Grizzhawk's gotta find something to get this started. 79.
Very solid combo.
Really whiffing that edge guard there. Little mix up there. Woo. Oh, correct on the read, but not on the timing. Unfortunate there. Grizzhawk still needs to find some way to take out the stock. Oh, and this percent is coming on up. This is dangerous territory. Disadvantage here. Grizzhawk's got to find it. Nice!
They're getting the stock to even up stock counts.
Yeah, Min is a very cheesable character, but
Find him kill.
yeah, it's sus DI. Alright, Grizzhawk's gonna need to find something to get this started, and that is certainly what the doctor ordered. Oh, you know it. Get that stack of items. Looking for these stocks. He hasn't been punished too hard for it quite yet. It's a dangerous situation. A little bit of a surprisingness around the ledge invincibility. Alright. One stock apiece here.
This game is totally apart for both teams. I'd love to see Minnesota take it.
Yeah. Oakland fighting to secure their spot. Minnesota fighting to keep in the game. Oh, this is brutal. That's no jump. Able to get back. A little overzealous there with the
down to the dash attack.
Still living here, but Megawatt is on deck here. Not quite taking the stock. Oh, but the uppy does it. Oakland. Yeah, Oakland takes a nail biter there. That's alright. Good sets, good sets.
Very, very close. Small micro adjustments would have made all the difference.
It is what it is.
And that means that Minnesota you guys came second in the league then, right?
In this playoff.
In this playoff.
We have
In this playoff.
nationals just starting next week.
Okay.
Alright.
So you catch them then. Is that in person or will that also be Wi-Fi cruise?
Yeah. So for the U of M esports fans, there will be more Smash.
There's always more Smash.
Only 4 teams in the land finals.
Yeah, no Washington, no Nebraska. It's Michigan State, Michigan, and what, Purdue?
Yep, and us and Purdue.
We played Purdue, no, we played Michigan State.
Thank you all so much for tuning in to Go for Esports.
And we'll see you at the next Go.